Hello, everybody. Welcome this evening. Hope everybody's doing good. We got a lot of people in here commenting already. We have Len. Hello. Meg is here. Hello, Meg. Meg D is here. And Meg A is here. So we got both of the Megs. Meg D is officially part of the team now. Her background check came through today, so she's good to go.
Good to know she's not a murderer or anything.
She hasn't murdered anybody. Not that she hasn't been.
At least not convicted.
Correct. Yes. Hi, Sana. Hi, Dave. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Paolo. Paolo's excited for those smaller ships.
Me too. That emoji is terrifying.
We're not allowed to talk about Royal Caribbean. Dom's here. Hey, Dom. Tom's here. Fred and Lisa are here. Roger's here from Mainly Coffee. Thanks, Roger. Hello. Peter's here. How you guys doing? God, we got a lot of people here.
Roger, I plugged you guys on one of our other company, the Byte Size Digital, that we build websites. We were talking to two of our marketing clients, and we were drinking coffee this morning, and I plugged you guys and sent them the link. So hopefully they will be purchasing as well.
Yeah, let's hope, right? Hi, Felicia. Hi, Richard. Hi, Leslie. God, the whole crew's here today. Yvette's here. I know Yvette is in our Facebook group for the Carnival Jubilee Cruise, which we are leaving in 3 days, a few more days till cruise day. I just got a call right before we went live from the Harbor House Hotel in Galveston, confirming. They were actually really nice. They asked me if I needed a shuttle to the pier, and the pier is 0.14 miles away. So
you should have said yes.
If I need a shuttle to the pier, we got problems. Then we got Tara. Hey, Tara. Tara is ignoring her patients. Very good. Patty's here. Patty's on celebration on February 11th on Super Bowl Sunday. That's fun. Jeffrey Bex is here. And then Tony Diaz. Hello, Tony. How are you, sir? Hi, everybody. So today we are going to be doing a slightly different format. Not really. I mean, it's going to be the same essence here. Hi, Evelyn. Hello. We're going to be doing just a little bit of a chat. We have Chris Schultz here from Carnival. Hey, Chris. How are you?
Hey there. Thank you. I'm good. Thank you for having me.
So Chris was our manager for Carnival, and she just got a promotion. So she is actually no longer our manager, which is awesome for her.
But I will still always be here for you.
Yes. Even though I'm wearing a Anthem of the Seas sweatshirt today, which you weren't supposed to see because I was supposed to be lower than the camera. But so Tara said she's on the Carnival Legend on February 11th out of Baltimore. That is awesome.
Love the Legend.
That's fun. Michael's here. We've got a lot of people here today. This is awesome. So we're going to talk a little bit about Carnival since we are doing our Jubilee cruise in just a few days, and then again we're gonna talk about it a lot tonight. We're doing our Halloween group cruise next year, 2025, on the Carnival celebration. We have Rena here. She has 4 months until Liberty of the Seas. We'll keep that on the DL since we're talking about Carnival. But so tonight we're going to talk a little bit more about Carnival, what Carnival has going on, and obviously we're going to talk about Jubilee a lot. We'll talk about Celebration because we're going to be doing our cruise on Celebration. And then our team, I'm announcing tonight, we have rescheduled our Venezia cruise. So we will be on Carnival Venezia June 6th. We'll be doing Carnival Italian style.
Yeah. You're in for a treat.
I know. I'm excited. So Chris, first of all, do you have a favorite ship of the Carnival fleet?
There's so many. I love the Breeze. I love the Mardi Gras celebration, and I'm sure to love the Jubilee, but you guys are going to get to see Jubilee before I do.
Yeah.
But Venezia is pretty amazing too. And then you have the Vista and Horizon panorama. They're all my favorite. It's hard. But really, like, Breeze is probably one of my very top. I just love the layout of it. The Breeze is the first of our ships that started going not so neon and bright, if that makes sense. And she's just got a fantastic layout. I love the crew.
That is awesome. So Jeffrey said he's going on Radiance of the Seas.
Oh, nice.
So Lisa has a question for you. So we'll get some questions in here. So again, if anybody has questions, please throw them in the chat and we will ask them to Chris for you, and I can pop them up on the screen here. So Lisa has a question. Her question is, I'd like to know if Carnival have shorter cruises out of New York City, 4 and 5 day cruises.
Yeah, so there should be some there's some Bermuda that's some shorter.
I think
sailings.
Isn't the one that we just signed up for is a 4-day?
Yeah, we're doing a 4-day.
It's out of New Jersey, that maybe.
No, it's New York.
It's New York. So when we sail, when you're on Carnival out of New York, it's always out of the Manhattan cruise ship terminal. And it's just so nostalgic. I mean, there is nothing like sailing from New York City. When you go past the Statue of Liberty, right? Then after that, you have to run to the top of the ship. So when you're coming towards the Verrazano Bridge, you're like, oh my gosh, we're going to hit, but you're not even close to it. It truly is one of my favorites. What I love about the sailing that you guys are going on is, not everybody can get away for a week. And you guys get to go to Bermuda, spend the day. I did this last year. I spent the day. I went to the beach, got back on, and then I had all the fun, activities on board Carnival. So you're not there overnight. You're just there for the day, but it's the perfect getaway.
Yeah, I agree. It's awesome. So yeah, Lisa, there you go. There are 4-dayers. So the Venezia is doing 4 and 8 day cruises. So it's doing like the 8-day down to the Bahamas as well.
Yep.
So Roger said our very first cruise was on the Carnival Triumph, and that was the cruise that started our coffee journey. So Chris, Roger is the sponsor of our live stream every Wednesday, and he owns a company called Mainly Coffee. So we give out at the end of the show tonight, we will give out some coffee. We give out coffee every week and a book every week. So,
cool. Now, where's is it like you go in and get coffee?
It's in Maine. So they make their coffee in Maine. So they have a roast there, and then they ship it out. So
that sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome. The coffee's great. They also have tea. The teas are really interesting too. The teas all have coffee cherries in them. So the actual coffee cherries in there, and you brew it in your tea. They're really good. So
I'm writing that down. I'm going to order that. Sorry, Meg, but I think I need that tea.
I was going to say my favorite so far out of the ones I've tried is the Allagash Train Trail.
Yeah, that one's really good.
Yeah, that's my favorite. It smells so good. I can't get over it.
The
highly
Christmas
like that
one's
one.
My favorite.
The Christmas one was good. I have a Honduras one, I think, and then the next one I want to try is the blueberry.
Ooh, nice. Hey, I just saw that Richard was on the Breeze with 23 of his family members for New Year's. That sounds like the best time ever.
Right? How crazy is that?
So,
Jeez, awesome.
I am so excited because we now have 26 ships with Jubilee making her debut on December 23rd out of Galveston. So we have 3 ports that are our biggest ports. Do you guys want to guess what they are?
The ports
Is Galveston one of them?
Galveston is one.
is Miami one.
Miami is one.
And is it New Orleans since Mardi Gras?
No,
I'm just
that's
joking.
a good one. It's Port Canaveral. So each of those
Sorry.
ports has one of our Excel class ships. So we were not that we would like to talk about. AJ, are you okay? Not that we want.
Can't breathe liquid.
Whoops. We were the only cruise line to bring a brand new ship out during the pandemic to no guests on board, and that was Mardi Gras. So she's sailing out of Port Canaveral. She's getting rave reviews. So Mardi Gras class ship is liquid natural gas. So all 3 of those ships are run on liquid natural gas, making it more fuel efficient. They're about 182,000 tons. And have you guys been on Mardi Gras or Celebration yet?
No, not yet.
I've never been on a Carnival cruise.
Meg,
The
you're
one
in
that we're
first.
signed up is going to be my first one. I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh, you're going to love it. But what I love about these ships is we just really upped our game. So the ships are beautiful. The hardware is beautiful. Everywhere you turn, it feels like there's something to eat and there's entertainment going on. Everything from street eats, which is like a food truck concept. So like there's 3 different stations, fried, grilled, and steamed. So every day I was there, I shouldn't have been. My pants are much tighter. But there's like a French fry station. So that's on the Mardi Gras class. So Mardi Gras Celebration.
Oh my God. That's an amazing design.
It really, truly is. And then, of course, we have Guy's Burgers. Now everybody knows about Guy's Burgers, right?
Absolutely.
So Guy Fieri from the Food Network channel, The Crazy White Hair, he's one of our main partners. And did you know if you went to get one of his burgers at his restaurant, they're about $20?
Yeah.
And guess how much they are on board Carnival?
They are free.
I hope you say
they're not
free.
Everyone gets mad at me when I say free. They are
It's included
in your cruise fare. Yeah.
Yes, included. So my husband's like, I'll have 3 of those. I'm like, okay, we need to fit into our clothes when we're getting off the ship. But so that's really good. But Guy has a rival. And
What's
guess
the
who
rival?
it is?
Shaq.
Yes, Shaq. You're right, John.
Oh, the chicken. Like, what was the name of this restaurant that's coming?
Big Chicken.
Yes.
So it's such a cool concept. We're open for breakfast and then late into the afternoon. But what's cool is we serve breakfast till 3 p.m. So you guys know we have the friendliest casinos at sea, right? Do you know why?
No, why?
Because we smile when we take your money. Just kidding. Sorry. That was a bad joke. Anyway, so say you're out at the... What was that?
I was just going to say, I'm really excited to hear you say that it's breakfast because AJ and John are super like early birds, but I am not. I can't wake up quite as early as they do. So they could eat breakfast at like 7 or 8. And I feel like on so many ships, they stop serving breakfast by like 9,
Right.
which is fine for lots of people. But I hate that because I can't eat that early.
Meg, I'm with you. So that's like, if I'm in the casino late, I could still, sleep in on my vacation and I can get the big chicken. And what's really neat is how we have it designed. We have like a life-size Shaq and there's his handprint. My hand looked like a baby hand when I put it in the handprint. It's really pretty. It's fun. The other insider tip to cruising these big ships is the steakhouse is phenomenal. And I'm actually pescatarian, so I eat fish. I don't eat meat. And I still love the steakhouse. Best lobster and the best watermelon martini you can find on board. Or
That sounds delicious.
I'm going to challenge find anywhere.
All right. That's really good to know because AJ is allergic to beef and we always drag her to the steakhouse. So it's good to know that they have really good other options there.
I do love
AJ,
fish.
You're going to love it then. There's so many great options there. But you may want to go instead of the steakhouse or in addition to Rudy's Seafood Grill. So we launched that on our Mardi Gras celebration and Jubilee. and that's our high-end seafood house. You definitely don't want to miss that.
That's awesome. Yeah, I already have that booked.
Yeah.
So
All of them.
we're good.
I have a question, John, about the cruise ship. May I ask a question?
Yeah.
No, you're not mine. Of course.
So wasn't that the one that you had booked where you had the really cool room that had like the little like balcony outside or something wasn't that the ship
Yeah.
with the like
So
okay,
those are
so are you doing that room
have
again?
like a veranda. What?
Yeah. Are you doing one of those rooms again on the one where
No, I'm just doing an inside cabin on Venezia. Yeah, I did. We were originally booked in one. I was booked in one of the Havana cabanas that like exits out onto the the deck there, for lack of a better term. So yeah, we were originally in one of those.
That's a really cool area. So that is on our Vista class ships, the Venezia and our Excel class. And people who book those repeat constantly, and they're always booking really far in advance because they sell out so quickly. It's like a little community. So, you're sitting there, you're on your lanai with your hammock swing. You meet so many people, and you actually have to have the key card to get into that back area of the ship or the side area if you're on Mardi Gras class. I do want to say something. I saw where somebody said Baltimore, Tampa, that we have the older ships there. You're correct. But why we have that there is because those are the only size ships that can fit under the bridges that go out of Baltimore and Tampa.
Yeah.
So we're limited on that. Our big ships can't get there. But keep in mind, we are constantly putting our ships through dry dock. So John and Meg and AJ have access to see exactly what was done on each ship, what the date it was done. So don't be afraid to ask if that's a concern.
That was a follow-up. Tara had asked in the question above that if there were plans to put out any new smaller ships that would fit in those ports.
You can never say never, right? But I don't see that happening. I don't see us building a smaller ship, but hey, I've been surprised on other things. So you never know.
That all spawned because this week there was a big buzz with Royal Caribbean saying that the next class of ship they're building is Discovery class, which is going to be a much smaller ship to go into all things. But it hasn't been officially, and it was just like it's heavy in the rumor mill that that's what's coming next.
And this group is a fairly small ship group.
Yeah, everybody likes small ships. So
I love all of them. I mean, if I'm on a cruise, I'm happy.
Same. Lisa said first cruise together was Carnival Glory. That is awesome. And
nice.
Tom said we still have drink tickets left from our 2003 cruise on Elation. That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know if I've ever seen one of those. That's too
awesome.
Funny.
Tom, you got to bring them next time. And then
let's see what they look like.
Jeffrey said we were on Mardi Gras and some of the specialty restaurants were included. Are they still? So I can answer part of that. So going on Jubilee, I know that Chibang and Cucina del Capitano are included. They are not considered specialty on that show.
Right. So on any of the Excel class, so Mardi Gras Celebration, Jubilee, keep in mind, we're keeping it as one free time. So if you go back a second time, there's a small charge, but it's just so that everybody on the ship has a chance to go because both of them are amazing. Chibang, just the experience. It's, it's half Mexican food, half Asian food. It's heaven to me. And it's just great. The other thing is Carnival pizza. Did you know on this class of ship? So normally our pizza is all the way in the back of the ship up top. On this class, it's right on the main promenade, like right by guest services area. So literally I get done with dinner by 10 o'clock and I'm like, okay, I'm going for pizza. I'm like, no wonder I'm yelling at my husband. No wonder my pants are so tight.
I've heard
You're telling me we go on a cruise every month.
Yeah.
How do you guys do it? What are some tips not to?
I buy new pants.
Yeah, not to. So we generally try to not overeat. So we try to do so generally our rule of thumb is we want to try every dining option because we're going to come back and do some type of a video on it. So we just do small portions. I know, and every time I post a vlog, someone's like, "Is that all you're eating?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I just try to do because we know we're going to do late night snacks. We're going to do pizza. We're going to do everything. So
I just put all my leftovers on John and AJ's plates.
You do?
Yeah.
Did they eat them?
Sometimes.
No, sometimes.
Mostly they just yell at me.
The one thing I do is I really try never to use the elevator unless I have like heels on and it's, formal night or something. But I really, even if I'm on deck 1, I'm walking
Yep.
to deck
Yeah,
12.
we do the same. I try to stay out of the elevators. So
Yeah.
Lisa said, does Carnival have any Canada, New England cruises?
Yeah, we absolutely do. That's one of our favorite itineraries. I love Canada, New England. We have some out of Baltimore and New York City. So you guys were saying, so Venezia, that is our fun Italian style. You guys are going to be so pleasantly surprised. I will admit, don't tell anybody at Carnival, you guys, this is like kind of a secret, but I was training all of my travel advisors on Venezia. And in my head, I was like, wow, we're really going to have a lot of Italian stuff. Like I thought maybe it would be a little over the top, a little flashy. Not at all. It is such a beautiful ship. The shows are amazing. The food is incredible. The gelato, my favorite.
Yeah.
And there's literally a gondola right in the main dining room.
That's so
That's
crazy.
amazing.
I'm so
I know, I
excited.
can't wait. I'm super excited about that ship.
Yeah.
So Leslie asked, how come Carnival stopped sailing out of San Juan?
I honestly don't have an answer to that. I would be making it up if I told you. It's probably
So
way
fun.
above me. We do have so many home ports. We have 14 home ports. We're really all about, the drive market. Our customers really like to be able to drive. Not everybody, right? But I know even for me, I'm always on a plane for work. So if I can drive to my cruise and not worry about airfare. So that may be the reason, but I don't know 100%, and I don't want to make it up.
I agree. Rob is here from Here Today, Where Tomorrow. Hey, Rob, how are you? And then Peter Heron said, suggestion from Carnival rep. My sister has never been on a cruise. Recommendation for what cruise ship she suggests for a first timer?
Well, depends on where Peter is located, or his sister actually. But you
Peter,
could always. Where is he?
Comment below where your sister's from.
Okay, yeah. So, a lot of people like to start out on the shorter cruises. I find that when they do that, they're like, oh my gosh, why did I do this? I want a longer cruise. So I would say like a 5-nighter. And you can't go wrong. I mean, people are just shocked about what you're doing on a cruise. You are literally in a floating resort. There is something to do for everyone. What do you guys think the average Carnival cruiser age is?
That's a really good question.
22.
Good guess.
I said 22.
I would say, see, it's tough because the kids are going to really bring this age down. I would say it's probably like 37.
Okay. Those are good guesses, but you're wrong. The average Carnival cruiser is 47 years old.
All right.
Okay.
And it's not 1980.
Is that right?
What was that, AJ?
Tony
Tara
Diaz.
and Tony guests.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, and Sonia and Peter. Everyone
good job,
besides
you guys.
us.
So I like to tell everybody, it's not 1985 anymore. We are not the party ships. We are America's family cruise line. So we carry more senior citizens than any other cruise line, and we carry more kids than any other cruise line. So we're truly a multi-generational product. I mean, there is literally something to do for everyone, whether you just want to sit around and hang out by the pool. Me, I like to go explore the whole ship. I want to be on the roller coaster. I want to do the sky ride. I want to do the water slides. I drive my husband crazy. I'm like, okay, let's go. We got to do this. We got to do that. Even my 75-year-old mom did the roller coaster, and she boosted us up to 45 miles an hour. She's 75.
That's awesome.
So
That's amazing.
I was on an MSC cruise in Italy over the summer, and I met this older couple, They were very sweet, and it was their first MSC cruise, and all they could say was how, because I was like, oh, like I love MSC. I go on a lot of different cruises, and they were like, this is our first time off of Carnival. They were like, no, nothing against MSC, but I'm going back to Carnival. They must have talked to me for probably about 2 hours about why Carnival is the best ships and the best cruise line, and they could not believe that I hadn't been on Carnival, and they were like, I don't know what you're doing.
I love it. Well, you are definitely in for such a great surprise. Make sure, Meg, that you go to our Punchliner Comedy. So
Oh,
it is
for
our
sure.
most sought after entertainment. It's our most popular entertainment on board. We do a family friendly show in the early evening, and then later on it's a little more risque, and security's there. You have to be 18 years and older to get in there. But it's so popular that we had to get more comedians for every ship because everybody just loves it.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love going to stand up.
All
And
right,
did you
Jeff
guys
said,
know? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, Jeff said Havana area interior room best value at sea.
Ooh, that's a really good point, Jeff. Excellent. And another thing to tell all of the listeners too, if you are looking, say, I'm just going to throw this out at an ocean view, make sure that John, AJ, and Meg give you pricing for the spa ocean view too. A lot of times it's not that much more, but you get a lot of perks like using the spa, the thalassotherapy pool and stuff. So make sure that you're looking at that.
That's good to know. Didn't NCL or someone just do away with the spa, like the spa rooms?
No,
too?
it's only on Joy, Meg. It was on the one ship. They're getting rid of some of the spa balcony rooms and making the observation deck smaller, which is dumb.
Gotcha.
I think some of the access, like they got rid of the.
Oh yeah, the spa balcony ones are not allowed in the thermal suite anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I was going to tell you guys.
Sure.
So we also carry more military than any other cruise line. And on our Panorama, it started, and now it's on Mardi Gras, Celebration, Jubilee. It'll go across the fleet. We have the Heroes Tribute Lounge, and it's all dedicated to, our servicemen and women. And we're so proud of that. So when you're on board, make sure you go check out that area. And the other thing that we do is really cool is every cruise, the cruise director does a military appreciation event and invites anybody can go to it. And I went to it with my father, who was in the Army Reserves when I was a kid. Like, I didn't even remember it. I didn't know my dad delivered babies. He helped in the emergency room.
Wow.
Like, he was crying with it just is the most amazing event I think I've ever been to. And it's on every sailing. So we're pretty proud of
awesome.
that.
That's incredible. That's awesome. I'm pretty sure we have some vets here that have commented before on things too.
So. Yeah, we sure do.
Probably. Absolutely.
Rob said, I love the fantasy class, but they are really aging out, sadly. Yeah, it happens.
Well, we still have a few, Rob. I'm going to be going down to see Paradise here in a few weeks. So I can remember when the Carnival Paradise debuted in the 90s. I was a young travel agent, and we brought her out as a smoke-free ship.
Wow.
And nobody could smoke. Like, you would get fined on it if you got caught smoking. And it didn't last because, people really just wanted to smoke.
People love to smoke. Those people don't mess around.
Yeah.
All right. Tony said, my very first cruise was on Carnival Tropical over 30 years ago.
Oh my gosh, Tony, you need to send us a picture. I hope you have a picture of that. That is so cool.
Seriously, Tony, that is awesome. Lisa said I eat like a bird. That's how we go on a cruise every month. So Patty has a good question. Is there a bid for upgrade program like some of the other cruise lines have?
No, we don't have that. But we often have in your cruise booking manager where there's upgrades available. And a lot of times they're at a very minimal cost. So you could see that right there in the booking, in your booking manager.
I mean, honestly, in 2024, with the sailing rate at like 110%, those upgrade are not going to happen. You should book the room that you want.
Yeah, that's a really good point. So if somebody wants to sail, like, you really need to book your cabins. Our sailing dates, like, usually people would book close into sailing, they are so far out. You need to lock in. If you're particular with where your cabin is, lock it in now because, I mean, it's just on fire.
It's crazy. So Jeff said, I heard that Radiant's main dining room is Emerald-inspired menu. Is this fleet-wide or just certain ships?
So Emerald is our new chief culinary officer. So he is working with all of Carnival chefs. And so you'll see that across the fleet.
That's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Laura's here. She said hello.
Hi, Laura.
I saw where Leslie
Leslie
said for the journey sailing, she's got a really good point. So our journey sailing is our longer sailings. And she said the average age was 60. I don't have that information for sure, but it definitely sounds right. And she said they enjoyed the Veterans Day program on the Legends. So absolutely.
So Peter said his sister, back to Peter asking for a recommendation for her first cruise, she could go out of New York or Florida.
Oh, well, if she, I would say to look at Vista out of Port Canaveral, a shorter sailing. I love that ship, one of my very favorite ships. So check that one out of Port Canaveral. I mean, really, they're all amazing.
I agree. Craig said, hello, Craig, first of all. Craig said, question/request, more Bermuda cruises from Port Canaveral with multiple night stays in Bermuda.
Craig, I'm writing that down.
Craig. I second it.
I third it for sure.
I love overnights at Bermuda.
Oh my gosh. That was my very first cruise ever back in, actually Carnival Imagination was my very first cruise. I did the inaugural. It was a 2-nighter. But then like weeks later, I did a celebrity cruise from New York to Bermuda. It was a 7-day. We spent 3 nights in Bermuda and it is still one of my favorite memories. I mean, there's nothing like Bermuda.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Doing the overnight is so nice.
Yeah, it really is.
The Sunset Gosling's Rum one, and we did the nighttime one to the Bermuda Triangle. Like those excursions that you can do at night are just so nice.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
So Yvette said she's just past the average. Me too, Yvette. I'm just past the average. And then she said her kids loved Camp Carnival when they were young.
Yeah, we get a lot of, I don't think my kids will do the camp. And then by the end of the cruise, the kids are bawling because they don't want to leave all the friends that they made. My nieces did that. They cried on their last day. I'm like, you guys can't do this to me. Like, I'm not going to bring you again. You're making me feel terrible. But they loved it so much.
Like when a kid goes to daycare, they cry when they get there and they cry when they leave. Transitions are hard.
Right.
Jeffrey said, for breakfast beside the main dining room, breakfast huevos rancheros and arepas at Blue Iguana is a must try.
Oh, I totally agree with that. The breakfast burrito at Blue Iguana is the best ever. I love it. Ask for extra crunchies.
Nice. 3
breakfast
days.
burrito and watermelon margarita. We're making a list, John.
Watermelon martini.
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 Yeah, martini. Yeah. But if you like, also try the pineapple chipotle margarita. That's amazing too.
Pineapple. Yes.
That's right up your alley, man.
I see
AJ's face.
What was that?
My face got out of hand.
Pineapple. I
missed
pineapple.
it.
It's become a thing. Like every time we go on a cruise, I eat a ton of pineapple, and AJ has no interest in it.
I kind of can't blame her. I'm more looking for the chocolate melting cake. Just saying. So Tom was asking, does Carnival give military discounts? We absolutely do. A lot of times we have different specials where it's on board credit, it's discounted. Definitely, Tom. We always have something going on.
So, there you go. Rob said Carnival needs to make the Carnival melting cake come standard with a side of peanut butter.
Okay, I've got a funny story for you guys about this.
Sure.
So my family loves chocolate cake with peanut butter frosting. And I took a group on board and my dad ordered the chocolate melting cake. We had about 50 people with us. My dad ordered the chocolate melting cake and a side of peanut butter. The next night, everybody did it. The maitre d' comes up to me and he's like, Miss Christina, how come my peanut butter is running low? I'm like, I'm sorry. It's my dad. But I
It's
totally
also
agree.
a genius idea.
It really
So
is.
smart.
It's so good. Wait, try chocolate melting cake with strawberry ice cream. Okay, I'll try it.
Yeah, that's what Beth said. Meg
I
D
don't-
said she went on the Freedom with 2 kids in the spring, and the kids always said they want to go back to camp. There you go.
Absolutely. I'm wondering if everybody who's on here, what do you do as soon as you get on board the ship? Like for me, as soon as I get on board, I head and I get an ice cream. I head right to the Lido area. I get an ice cream, and then I can decide what the rest of my day is going to look like.
I love it. I'm doing a video. I think it's going to be coming out Saturday. Maybe it's coming out Saturday or Monday. But I did a video of like 10 things not to do on a cruise, and one of them was the minute you go on the ship, do not stand or sit on the stairs and wait for your room to open. There's so many things to do. Why are you sitting on the stairs just waiting for the big doors to open? Like, there's nothing in there. Go walk around the
This
ship.
is the hill that like we will die on. It
Oh
gets
my God.
people sitting on stairs. I do not understand. There's 1,000 places to sit, and
Look,
it's every
it's
single
not-
cruise. There's so many people
Not my
sitting
number
on it.
one. Number one is don't touch things in the buffet with your hands.
I mean,
And then that's down there
sure.
a little bit.
Right.
It might be that the stairs one might really be my first one. On our last cruise, I actually said something to somebody. They were just walking the whole thing. I got real spicy.
You did?
I mean,
Yeah,
in a
Meg was
very
the,
like
this isn't a playground, Mom. She was like hey, let's go.
I
We're
believe
not supposed
it
to
was
be
a bunch
sitting
of
on the
teenagers, and I was like, "You're making really smart decisions. You should definitely be sitting on the stairs like that. It's much easier for me to get around you when you sit on the stairs." And then we got like to the next level, and some kid yelled up. He was like, "That was not very nice." And so I yelled back down. I was like, "Neither sitting on the stairs."
I know what not to do when you're around. No, I don't do that anyway.
So
I'm
Jeff
pretty
said,
easygoing.
"Dear
This
drinkers
will-
need to try the Red Frog." There you go.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Check
That's
out
our
Leslie.
own.
Leslie said, "Carnival is the best cocktails. Why do they stop at 15 drinks?"
Leslie, we're the fun ships, not the party ships.
15 is a lot of drinks in 24 hours.
It really
a lot.
is. And our drink package, it truly is. It's definitely got such a great value because like specialty coffees are included, milkshakes, anything like that, specialty teas, water, soda, everything. Plus then the alcohol drinks. Jeff says his only Carnival complaint is drink packages should work on private islands. I can't disagree with that, but keep in mind the private islands are not Carnival Cruise Line owned. So we borrow some of them, like Half Moon and Princess Key. I haven't heard anything, but maybe ours, Celebration Key, maybe it will work on there. I haven't heard if it will or not, but made me think of
That
it
would be
just now.
smart if it did. Like if it's your crew, if it's an island that you own, then it makes sense. If you're borrowing it, then I get why not. I'm trying to think if I could do 15 drinks in one day. I don't think I could. I think I would pass out.
You're tipsy at like 3. There's no way you're making 15.
This is very true.
Oh, I like Roger.
Said, first thing he does is get the safety drill done and over with.
And
Same,
that's
Roger. Same.
First thing is tequila. That's funny.
Rob
So
said, guys, burgers. Go ahead, Chris.
The 2 plain Janes. Yeah, he's smart there. So I think that the only good thing that came out of the pandemic, and this is not just Carnival, this is any cruise line, is our embarkation, debarkation, and our safety drills. Like we got it down to a T. Like literally, I had a group of 1,000 people going on Mardi Gras. We were all getting there right around the same time. So it was busy. I was on board and in my cabin within 20 minutes.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I agree. Get that over with. And then also with Tom, tequila.
Oh, nice. Nurse Tara says 15 drinks is too many. We better go with what the nurse says.
That's true. I agree. Michael said he usually finds something to eat because he refused to check my baggage, so I carry it around with me. Same. I do too. I only do carry on, but I wheel it around. It's fine. It's all good. And then, look at Bernie. Bernie said he had a Yacht Club Grand Suite booked for Seashore, and then he bid on the Royal Suite and just won the Owner Suite. Look at you, Bernie. You go.
He's bidding at like high-level things that...
Yeah. Well, it's all right. You got it.
Yeah. I mean, can I go with you?
Yeah.
I want to go in an owner's
Yeah.
suite.
Yeah. Evelyn said first
Bernie,
thing,
send pictures.
tropical drinks to celebrate.
I see Dave says, sorry, Royal has marking down to an art form. Has Dave been on Carnival too? Because I've been on both in the past year and both were outstanding. Just
So
check
my
them out.
caveat with Royal is that it depends on the port, just like everything. Like you went through Vancouver and that was a disaster.
But that was partially the port.
Vancouver.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
because like
depends.
Vancouver had us changing levels
Uh-huh.
for like different parts. And my parents aren't super mobile. So they were struggling with like the fact that we were going up and down stairs and we had to wait for the elevators then.
It's
Ugh.
weird because I will say like Royal out of Bayonne is unreal. Like going on an Oasis class ship and just walking in and walking on the ship is incredible. Now, I will say I went on Celebrity Summit last year out of Bayonne and it was a disaster. And it was like 3,000 people and it took forever to get on. It's the same port. It's arguably the same company. I mean, it really is the same company, but it's there's a lot of things that go into embarkation. So all right. So Rob said Princess Key used to be my favorite, but Ocean Key took over that with the Wi-Fi and drink packets working. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Totally. Oh my God. Tara said she watched videos of people that tested out how many drinks they could drink on Carnival. By the end, it wasn't good.
Well, now I know.
Oh
what I
my
have to go
gosh.
look up.
Yeah, well, now I know what I'm going to look up on YouTube after this.
Yeah, me too. I never want anybody to take a video of me. I'm not drinking 15 drinks though.
That's crazy. Roger said, agreed, safety drill. Yeah, the e-muster is so much better.
Yeah, definitely.
That is incredible.
Bernie's going to post a video for
Yeah,
us.
thank you, Bernie. Jeff said, wish they would put IMAX on all the ships. Wasn't sure why they decided not to put them on the Excel class ships.
I guess there wasn't as big of a call for it. I like the IMAX theater too, definitely, but
Dave said he has
customer
no
demand.
Carnival too, so there you go. All right. So Craig said, I have a shrimp allergy. Should I tell the omelets so my thing with allergies, Craig, is whenever you're getting something to eat, you should always tell them about any allergy you have because of cross-contamination or anything that's going on in the kitchen. Always tell them.
I have a lot of food allergies. My sister is allergic to gluten, and like any ship that I've been on with her or without her, like everyone's super nice about it, super helpful, and you'd be surprised at where stuff sneaks in
Across all
unexpectedly.
cruise lines. They're all great.
Yeah.
They've all.
I mean, we do our best and we really work hard at it, but I agree. It's always best to say something.
Jeff said the pay-per-view movies on Carnival are the best at sea. Also, there you go.
You know what's so great about him saying that? Like, to me, I'm like, oh my gosh, people are watching movies, but you know what? There's something fun for everyone, and everybody's fun is different. So I love that Jeffrey said that.
Yeah. Yvette said, could you please order extra peanut butter for the Jubilee?
I'll send the maitre d' a note, Yvette.
So Rob said the cucumber sunrise at the Alchemy Bar is the best Carnival drink, period.
I'm not going to fight that one.
It's a good one. I love
delicious.
cucumber drinks.
Me too.
What is it? What do you know offhand? Like what's in it?
I really cannot remember, but it is so good.
Rob, let us know what's in it.
Yeah.
So Michael said Michael's got 3 back-to-backs on Carnival Vista in September for 21 straight days.
Oh my gosh. Wow, that's amazing. I
That
absolutely
really
love
is.
that ship. And if you haven't tried the teppanyaki on board, I had it on Vista and I love teppanyaki anyway. I like the fun of it. I love the food. It is just somehow better on one of our ships. Like the chefs are so funny, the cooks, the food is
Right.
outstanding. So if I was on Vista for 21 days, I'd have at least 7 days at teppanyaki.
That's our like sail away
Sail
cruise
away.
we go on. We go to Teppanyaki for sail away, and we did a whole like Carnival, or not Carnival. We did a Royal versus NCL who had the best teppanyaki. So I'm excited to try Carnival and then have to compare.
You got to
We
let
did,
me
like,
know
the
what you
Battle
think.
Royale. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to let me know. Oh, I love this next question.
So Tom asked, tailgating on Jubilee will be fun. What is involved?
So it's like a 3-hour deck party. It's going to feel like kind of like a fair, a rodeo type of thing. There'll be food and music and games, and the fun squad will have all kinds of activities. So that's going to be a blast.
Yeah, I can't. That's one of the things I'm really looking forward to. Michael asked, does Carnival have any plans to redo the loyalty program? I keep hearing that they're working on it.
I mean, I keep hearing that too, but they're not going to tell me because they'll know I'll spill the beans.
Tom said he loves cucumber drinks. They're very refreshing. I could not agree more. Meg D said she wishes there were snacks at the kids' camp. They would call us and come to get snacks because they were hungry.
You know why there's not? Because of allergies.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Somebody's going to die over a peanut. It's not worth it. Yvette said if she drank 15 drinks, she would fall overboard. Let's not do that. I think last year the total was 43 people that went overboard on all ships. But again, most of those are intentional. So people aren't falling off of cruise ships. So Evelyn said, I recommend the Remedy at the Alchemy Bar.
I think I've had it, but I cannot remember what that one is.
So Rob went all in on us. Here we go. 2 ounces of Belvedere, an ounce of fresh lime juice, an ounce of the watermelon syrup, 2 cucumber wheels, and 3/4 of an ounce of orange juice.
Oh, brilliant.
That sounds amazing.
That does sound good.
On the next live, John, we should try and make it. I'll come into the office and we should see if we can make it.
You guys should do that.
I'll do it for sure. So Len and Dave both asked, do you think Carnival will keep single supplements?
I do.
Yeah.
I really do. But keep in mind, usually our price point, I don't know, our prices, pricing has stayed pretty steady recently with the demand. But usually, even with that supplement, what you're looking at to sail on Carnival is still the most economical. It's still the best value. So keep that in mind.
That's a little bit of a sore subject this week because there was word came out that Celebrity has increased it to like 240%. So if you are doing the single, like if you somebody did a comparison on a bunch of different ships. Don's Family Vacations, who's a big YouTuber, but he's a travel agent and did a comparison of booking a cabin for 1 or a cabin for 2. And the cabin for 1, as you went up, it started at an inside cabin. It was like $100 and some more. The balcony was like $300 and some more for 1. And then the suites were like over $1,000 more. And he called and asked Celebrity why. And Celebrity said, because they're taking into account onboard spending. So they're raising the supplement because there's not 2 people, which I understand.
Yeah.
It's really in an industry where most of the cruise lines are at least acknowledging that there are solo cruisers. That's pretty crazy that they're like raising the supplement, which is nuts. All right. Rob gave us more instructions. We have to muddle the cucumber and then add the rest, shake, and serve rice. We'll do that next week.
Look out, Rob.
Yeah. 2 weeks.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Next week you're on a cruise. So when you get back from the cruise, we'll make it. Celebrate and talk about your trip on Carnival.
Bernie said he needs a ladder to fall overboard. Look, the bottom. So Bernie, everyone needs a ladder to fall overboard. It's not easy to fall off a cruise ship.
No.
And then Dave said 15 drinks and I'd be a melting puddle on the deck. Same. And then Patty said, any intel for more ships after Jubilee?
I honestly have not heard anything. But again, Patty, they know if they told me that I would be spilling the beans to everyone, so they are not telling me.
So there is officially nothing on order. There are no official things on order at the moment for Carnival, but
not that they have announced to me.
Yeah. So Tara said the channel is No Pants Profits channel is the one drank 15 drinks in 3 hours. That is insane.
15 drinks in 3 hours.
3 hours?
That's a lot. That's aggressive. For sure.
I think my liver would shut down. I would just die.
Yeah, I would be sick.
Okay. So Dave said he did a comparison on our Halloween cruise for this year, and the supplements were the same as Celebrity, which Dave and I talked about this week.
That's nuts.
While we're talking about Halloween, let's forget about this year for a second and do our quick little add here. So 2025, everyone, we're going to be doing a Halloween group cruise, and it's going to be on the Carnival celebration from October 26th to November 2nd. We're going to be going out of Miami to Grand Turk, Amber Cove, Nassau, and the brand new Celebration Key.
For Dave's information, I did, after you said something earlier, put in a task to do it next week.
AJ will be adding that to the website this week so that you can book it. We have a group set up already. We are ready to go. And if anybody is going on, if anybody's going on the Halloween cruise this year, so if you're going on our group cruise this year, you are getting a extra $50 onboard credit if you go on the cruise next year. So There you go. So we'll be doing that.
Chris, do you want to really make it crazy and come on our Halloween cruise, even though we're going on Royal?
No, you can't do that.
I mean, I've gone on Royal. You know, I've sailed on them. I've actually been on 150 cruises. So
wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. So, I mean, you got to remember, this is my 31st year in the industry. So, and
that's incredible.
I've been with Carnival for 10 years, but before that, I worked for a big online agency. So, and I helped with their cruise marketing. So I've sailed on everybody.
See, you could come on Royal, meet everybody, and then sell them all and coming on our Halloween one on Carnival next year.
So Dave, I see, he said, and he reminded me of something about ships that are coming out. We still do have the Carnival Firenze coming out. So that'll be our second fun Italian style ship. She'll be out there on the West Coast. So thanks, Dave, for reminding me of that. I just have the Jubilee in that class of ship on my mind. So good point.
Jeff asks, is there any talk of getting the smoking out of all inside spaces, especially the casino? Good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah. I don't know about that. We're always
I would
trying
love
to
it
do
if they
something.
did, but they won't.
Yeah.
So Craig asked, does Carnival Paradise have Starlink yet?
Yes, I'm pretty sure it does.
Oh, Rob said he's going to look into the Halloween cruise with us. Thank you,
yeah,
Rob.
Rob, come with us.
I think we're getting close. We're getting closer to 30 people at the moment for this year's Halloween cruise, which is fun. So that'll be great.
And we'll win all of you over, and then you'll all come on the next year with us. Yeah.
Dave said, the changes in the business you must have experienced.
Oh, you are not kidding. I can remember, like, you know, when the brand new ship, so when Carnival Destiny came out, and gosh, now she's Carnival Sunshine, but I can remember she sailed year-round from San Juan, and it was like the biggest ship in the world at the time, the most expensive, and now, you know, it's crazy to think of what she's so small compared to, say, like the Jubilee or the Icon or something like that. So yeah, so many changes.
So JBY said, what should I do with the price of my cruise? So I check the cruises every Friday, and we reprice them if the prices drop. So I keep an eye on those for you. But if you do see something go down before I see it, just shoot me an email and I'll reduce it for you. Ask Paolo. Paolo checks all the time on his Vision of the Seas cruise. So yeah, and Tara let me know last week too. So Roger said, how exactly does the 5G work on Jubilee?
Roger, I'm lucky I got my computer and have the video working for this.
I can take this one. So Roger, it's pretty straightforward. So the way it works is that so you can get Starlink, you can buy an internet package, you can get one of, either of the three packages based on what your needs are. And then the 5G, what it means is 5G is enabled all throughout the Carnival Jubilee. It's going to be the first ship in the world that has 5G service everywhere it is. So the way it works is that you get a rate from your phone provider in cooperation with Carnival Cruise Lines, and you will be able to use 5G, which means you won't have to put your phone in airplane mode. Your 5G will work anywhere on the cruise ship, wherever the cruise ship is. So it generally right now for a 7-day cruise, it's about somewhere between $100 and $140 for that service. But again, remember, like, it's not, if you get off the ship in Mexico or if you get off the ship in Honduras, you got to be careful there because it's not going to be covered. But while you're on the ship, you would be able to use your 5G service. Very cool. Leslie, what ship were you asking about for Starlink? Let me know. All right, we're getting close to the end, so which means that we're going to do some giveaways. So we have two things to give away. Chris, we do every week, we do a book. And then since Roger is sponsoring, we give away some coffee or tea, whatever anybody wants. So the book tonight is The Hunted. We tried to give this away a couple weeks ago and it was never claimed. So it is a murder kind of thriller book. Darcy Coates. We love to read on cruises, so we give away books.
I love that.
John, I meant to tell you, I started Shipped too. I forgot that I had it downloaded on my Kindle. If any of you like reading like contemporary romance, girls and guys, it's this one's called Shipped and it takes place on a cruise ship. And I just feel like that's such an appropriate one for us to give away. So I'm reading it now. If anybody wants to read it and then get one of the books, I will donate it.
Awesome. There you go. All right. So let's do our...
I can't copy and paste on you.
Going to spin the wheel. No, you cannot. Did you add the people?
No, because we're just getting there.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
And you have the mouse.
AJ's going to add all the people. Hold on. So Tom said, everybody remember to click the thumbs up. Thank you very much.
Can I click it? I don't think I can, right?
Oh, you're fine. Jeremiah said, we're finding great deals on excursions with NCL with their $50 promo per person per port. Am I missing something? No, I don't think so. It's a good deal that you can do. They do give you $50 promo per port. It's not per person. It's $50 per port per cabin. So it's not per person. It is just for the cabin. So just keep that in mind. Yeah. Everybody learns that the hard way. You ready?
Yep.
All right. AJ is going to do it. Share screen and then pick your little cruises one right there. There you go. And then share. And then you got to click it on that. Here we go. We're going to spin the old wheel. Well, Dom wins the book. There you go. Whoop, whoop.
Now
we're going to do the coffee or tea. Remember, you could pick your whatever you like. If it's coffee, it's tea. You can pick whole bean. You can pick ground. Anything you want. There you go. I can just bring it to Texas for you since I am
really
flying to Galveston Friday. I won't do that because then you'll have to carry it for the whole cruise.
Oh, you want this back?
Yeah, thank you.
You should try mousing like Klaus does and turn it upside down.
No, that's a monster. Laura said it sounds like a fun book. Oh, Jeremiah said he did free at C+. So yeah, you did free at C+. You do get $50 per person. So no, you're not missing anything. It's a good deal. Absolutely. Dom said, can I get the coffee? Yeah, sure, Dom. No problem. We'll send you coffee. We'll send out
Does
2
Yvette
coffees.
want the book?
Yvette, would you like a book and the coffee? I'll give you both. You can have both.
You could bring the book on the cruise and then she has a book to read on the trip.
Totally. There you go. Congratulations, everyone. I will, again, remember, if you are interested, please buy some Mainly Coffee. Go to mainlycoffee.com where you can just click on that little QR code there with your phone. And or you can use Bite Size Cruises at checkout and you get 10% off all your order. Please support
All one word.
Roger. He is awesome and the coffee is fantastic. A couple more questions here and then we'll get out of here. So Yvette asked, when is Forenza going to be on the West Coast?
April.
There you go. Coming up soon. Yvette is in Utah. So there you go. And then Tara asked, how long do ships sail before they are retired?
It really just depends.
Less than us as people.
Yeah, it's like around 30 years. And then Leslie said, kudos to Carnival. Your diamond parties are very, very elegant.
Oh, thanks, Leslie.
And Rob gave out a
It jumped on you.
oh, sorry. Rob gave out a little review and said the coffee is awesome. Yeah. So, Chris, thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming on tonight, and congratulations on your promotion.
Oh, thank you. I love this. Like, I want to come every week. You guys are so much fun.
Come whenever you want. You can come. You can
Okay.
come on a
Anytime.
Halloween cruise with us. You can do whatever you want.
I would love
We'll just
to.
become
but thank-
besties.
Yeah. I just want to say thank you to everybody for choosing fun tonight. And I really enjoyed you guys and your audience. Great, great night.
Thank you guys so much. Thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful night. We are going to try, just so everybody's aware, I'm going to try to do a live stream next week from the Carnival Jubilee. All things I've heard is that the internet is spectacular. AJ is going to host the stream from her house.
So if it
next week.
fails, it'll get weird.
So it'll just be AJ and Meg hanging out. But I will try to be on next week. We're going to do a test in the afternoon. And then as long as everything's working, we will be live. If it looks weird for any reason, we may go live from Mahogany Bay, right?
Yes.
So I'll be in Mahogany Bay on Wednesday. So we may go live from there for stability purposes. But otherwise, I will be on Carnival Jubilee all next week. I'll be doing shorts. I'll be doing all kinds of fun things. So we'll do vlogs all throughout. Thank you, everyone, again for coming. We really, really appreciate it. Everyone have a wonderful night. We'll see everybody next week.
Bye, everyone.
Everybody, thank you, Chris.
You're welcome. Bye.